World Tour, it is going to be very difficult to overcome that lead. You take your 9 best of the 12 races from the World Tour. 6 of his best are already victories. You can't, no one can beat that at this point because the other 3 have gone split between 3 other different individuals. So, you know, it's difficult to overcome.
That second weekend in Montreal, sweeping the individual distances by himself and just establishing, well, not even establishing, he's already the Crystal Globe winner, just reinforcing his mantle as the man to beat as we roll on or skate on into February.
And interestingly, he's undefeated in the 500. He's taken every 500 this season. That's not something that we would have predicted 2 years ago. Last year, we know he got one in there or two, but to go 3 for 3 so far this season.
I remember you and I in the Worlds where he was in Rotterdam a couple of years ago talking about that very thing, where an injury meant he went into the 500, if I'm not mistaken. But now here he is, just absolutely dominant. He's earned a bit of a following here as he is fond of stroopwafels.
Well, I mean, who isn't?
I know. He is particularly so.
I love
actively
stroopwafels.
seeking
Where's my
out.
Following?
Well, we actually got gifted some at Tilburg last year. He and Jens van 't Vout, it was arranged by the Dutch broadcasters last season. There was a bit of a swap. I think he gave a jar of maple syrup, not sure, it was from the family sugar bush, to Jens van 't Vout, and Van 't Vout returned the favor with a bag of stroopwafels. And we'll just run through the rest of it. Niall Tracy, Andrew Heo, Shin Dong Min, Nico Andermann, and Etienne Bastier. And so lots to unpack in this one. Tracy, a guy who likes to be at the front. Heo, sort of a silent assassin at times, jumping up for some good results. And then you look at the likes of Bastier, who we know has it within him to reach World Tour levels and semifinals and all that.
Shin Dong-min working his way around the outside. You know, it's tough for Andrew Heo and William Danjou. They haven't been on the ice yet today. All the other skaters racing this 1500 meter have had a race in their legs already. They kind of got the first one out of their way. William Danjou, though, getting the feet going right now. Back and forth position.
Now he picks it up. I wonder if anyone told him about that corner that's caused some chaos as Shin hits the front. Danjou winds his way around inside into second. And now the lead, just effortless.
Just carries the speed beautifully. And this is really, you want to be out front here, controlling the race. We've seen people, as they're trying to make aggressive passes, starting to break out. So I think it's in your best interest to try to be in the front, be in a qualifying position as Andrew Heo jumps up the inside.
Good move by the USA Eagle. Andrew Heo, watch out for Niall Tracy in fourth, lining something up on Shin, but nothing there just yet. Shin quickly jumps into second, but the door is still open for Heo. He doesn't quite get through.
Danjou controlled as ever out front of the race, hoping a little bit of a gap to second. That leaves the door open for Andrew Heo, but he doesn't have the speed.
And it will be William Danjou who's going to get second. It is Shin Dong-min jumping up there. And the guy with the lower world ranking, but we know is a very good skater in this event, created that X factor, beating guys like Tracy and Heo, who will now have to look for the repechage.
Well, this photo finish could be critical between Tracy and Andrew Heo, because this is a quick time, a 2:13 is the time, 2:13.0 from William Danjou. So we'll wait for the official on Heo and Tracy here, but that could be the difference, that third place, as to who may get through on a time advancement there.
Looks like Tracy might have just jumped ahead, but did he shoot it just a bit too late? But we'll see. Remember, up to 5 of 7 third place times could go through. We have our usual caveats pending any advancement, so he's took a quick look. And it is, in the end, Heo by 2 thousandths of a second.
Wow.
Whew. that close. And so Andrew Hio, but that's not even guaranteed to go through. But as